Hello everybody, my name is ArashiYT, your coach of the Groningen Noctowls, bringing you week 9 of the MPL Season 7 as we take on Aaron 2420, coach of the Calgary Infernapes. Last week of the MPL, and we already know that we aren't going to reach playoffs. And the fun thing is, Aaron also doesn't have a chance for playoffs, if I'm correct. And he told me that I think an hour before the match, so he was like, let me just set up a team real quick and I'm gonna have fun. And if I knew that, I would have brought a meme team of myself, but in my head, I still thought that Aaron had a chance to reach playoffs, and competitive and, you know, a sportsman that I am, I thought I want to, you know, put up a fight against Aaron because that's only the fair thing to do. But I didn't know that he was also not in a place for playoffs, so he went for a semi-serious team while I went for a bit of a more serious team. Now, on the top of my head, I don't know precisely which items I brought with my mons, because most of the time I put the teams on Pokemon Showdown before I'm going to actually build the team on the game itself. But for this match, because it was the last match, I thought, alright, let me just switch around a few mons, switch around a few items. So I did not put up any teams on Showdown. But I believe my Diggersby had a choice band, Gudra had an Assault Vest, and I think I brought an air balloon on Togedemaru. And I think my Comfy has a life orb. Terrakion had a choice Scarf, if I'm not mistaken, and then Torkoal, I think I had Absorb Pulp for the Manaphy that he has, but because this was a semi-serious team, he did not bring the Manaphy, so that kind of sucked for us. But his team is as followed, and I just mentioned my team. He is bringing Circuitry, Venomoth, Magmortar, Mega Mawile, Necrozma, and the Chestnut. So I really like that team. He brought a Venomoth, he brought a Magmortar, he brought a Chestnut and a Necrozma. It's a fun team to face off against. So I'm just going to start off. It was a very, very fast-paced match, so the replay itself was like 7 minutes. So we're just going to go by it and see what happened. I know from the top of my head what happened in this match, but still, this match happened like a week or a week and a half ago. But he started out with the Circuitry while I started out with the GOAT. My GOAT, Torkoal. Champa the Torkoal. Champa was on NXT TakeOver, by the way, so it looks like he's recovering fast. Nice. But I started out with my Champa the Torkoal because Torkoal seems to be a very good lead on his side of the field. Now he's going to Volt Switch with the Circuitry, doing like 49% to my Torkoal, but I can now get a clean flamethrower off on any mons of his team. As you can see here, he is going to bring in the Necrozma, and that Necrozma will also take around 49% damage, but he's going to be revealed to be leftovers, so he's going to, you know, get some HP back. And I thought that I could still use Champa later on in the match, so I went into Booger with the Assault Vest, my Gudra, as he is going to Autotomize. Now, Aaron said to me before he had some, you know, devious plans up his sleeve for this match. So seeing that Autotomize, I was like, alright, what is going to do? You know what? I'm just going to fire off an amazing Draco Meteor, not taking any chances what he was going to do. And he was going for that Swords Dance. And I nearly was like, shit. I was like, if I didn't kill that Necrozma, that would have been a problem and a half. But the Necrozma is down. Now he's going into the Magmortar. Now I haven't faced the Magmortar in the past, so I was like, alright, what is he going to do? He's going to reveal Belly Drum. So this dude was trying to set up left and right. So I was like, oh my god, I hope this next Draco Meteor kills, because otherwise I have a big problem. So I fire off another Draco Meteor, and as you guessed, we're not going to kill this Magmortar. Of course we're not going to kill this Magmortar. So I was like, alright, we're just going to fire off another Draco Meteor, but he's going for the Flame Charge in the sun after a Belly Drum. So Gudra with a critical hit. So Gudra just, you know, cut into pieces and out of the match. But the sunlight faded away right now. So here I went into my Klonoa, and this is as I said before, I believe a choice band Klonoa, and I went for the quick attack because I wouldn't outspeed it, if I'm not mistaken. But he's going to reveal Flame Body on this Mech Mortar. Now we are burnt. Now I'm going to pause this video so I can explain you guys a little bit how I run this season. So as you guys might know, I don't gen my own Pokemon. I ask people from the league itself or from outside the league if they can gen my Pokemon. Now most of the time you would run a return Diggersby as usual. Like return is the much hard-hitting move. But because I'm not genning my own mons, you know, getting a Pokemon to full happiness is not that easy. At least I don't think it's easy. If there's a way to do it easy, please let me know in the comment section below because I would love that. But most of the time, if I have a normal type Pokemon that can run, return, I rather run Facade with it. Because Facade, it's a little less when it comes to damage, but if you get poisoned or, you know, paralyzed or burnt, Facade can actually run house. So when I saw the burn here from the Flame Body, I was like, nice, nice. This is huge for me. No pun intended, of course, because Diggersby also has huge power. So Diggersby actually is now set up to run havoc on his side of the field. But he's going to go back into his circuitry. I was like, alright, I know this thing gets Energy Ball, I have to switch out, so I go into my Pokemon that is Togedemaru. Tiara Togedemaru. As you can see here, it had the Air Balloon. So the Energy Ball will connect, it's still going to do amazing damage, in my honest opinion, and pop the Air Balloon there. Now, he's going to go for another Energy Ball, as I went for the Stealth Rocks, if I'm not mistaken. No, I went for the Iron Head. I went for the Iron Head here. Because I thought I would outspeed this thing, I think. But after seeing that it didn't outspeed, I was like, okay, I have to go into Carmella now, my Comfy. We can take a damage, and we can maybe do something around here. Here is a little bit where I choked with Togedemaru and Comfy, because I don't think I brought Giga Drain, but Energy Ball on this set to do a little bit more damage. And we had Dazzling Gleam. Or a Dazzling Gleam, Draining Kiss here. And I went for the Draining Kiss on the circuitry, but he's going to switch out into his Meiwile. And that's not going to do anything. So, we now have his Meiwile, which is going to be Mega Meiwile. Was it Mega Meiwile? I don't think it was Mega Meiwile. It was, right? I don't actually remember anymore. But I go into my Torkoal, of course, because that is the save bet. It was the Mega Meiwile. I thought so. You guys, it's been hot outside. It was like 30 degrees yesterday and 25 degrees today. I'm really all over the place at the moment. He's going for the Play Rough on my Torkoal. We're going to live that. We resist that. And I'm just like, alright, you know what? He's going for the Sucker Punch. Hope I can live. Unfortunately, it will not live. And the Torkoal goes down. So as I said before, I choked a little bit. But you have still Diggersby here. Now here I was like, alright. I can just fire off Facade now. Facade kills at this point on that range. And as you can see, it will kill. Now I'm here with Facade Diggersby with the burn. And that is huge. Now he's going into Shield Hero, which is his Chestnut. And I did the calculations during the match, and I thought there was a chance to kill this thing. So I was hoping he was not going for Spiky Shield. He isn't. And that Chestnut is just out of the... He came in there, he was like, alright, show me what you got, Facade. Alright, go back in the back because you are dead. So he goes back into his Chestnut, his circuitry. I was like, alright, I'm gonna stay in either way, and if he Energy Balls, that's a-okay, because we have still answers for this thing. So I sacked off Diggersby. I let him get the Beast Boost, which was kind of risky, but I knew that with Carmella and with Terrakion, I still had, I still had a chance to do this. I also had Togedemaru in the back, so I just went for the Draining Kiss here to get some HP back. And he is going to actually go for the Energy Ball again. And that Energy Ball is not going to kill the Comfy. So he's going to withdraw here, into his Trevi, and Trevi is, of course, his Phenomod. So here I was like, alright, I need to play this carefully. So what I can do is I can sack off my Comfy here and let Phenomod take kill here. Or I could switch out into my Terrakion because he went for the Quiver Dance. So I took a big risk here, but knowing Aaron and seeing already a Swords Dance on the Necrozma and Belly Drum on the on the Magmort, I was like, alright, there's a huge chance he goes for the Quiver Dance right now. I can go into my Choice Carved Terrakion. I can click what was the move again? Rock Slide, and I can actually take care of this thing and take care of the circuitry. Now I played a little bit risky, of course, here with the Rock Slide because it can still miss. But Phenomod goes down, and circuitry won't outspeed me because I'm Choice Carved, and I will be taking a win here. So as you can see here, we are going to connect the next Rock Slide, and that is a game. So we are going to win this match with 3-0, but you have to take consideration that he brought a semi-serious team and I brought a serious team, but we still nearly choked almost in the middle there with the Comfy and Togedemaru play. But, you know, what I've learned from this league is Goodra is a god and Diggersby is a fun Pokemon to use. And that is something I'm going to take with me in the upcoming leagues. Now, as I said before, this was the last match of the season. We had 9 weeks, and we end the season off with 2 wins and 7 losses. So, not a great season, but I still had some, I had 2 losses, which was 1-0 losses, and in my honest opinion, I did not play that badly in this season. But there are so many good coaches in this league, so it was hard to manage to get some wins. And that's something I just have to learn. Every league that I join, I have to learn new things. And I've learned a lot, again, with the MPL. As I said before, I've learned to appreciate Diggersby, which is a huge offensive threat. Goodra, a mon that I really wanted to use in a draft league at a certain moment, and in this league we finally got a chance to use it, and I already knew it was an amazing mon, and this league just confirmed that it was an amazing mon to use. Assault Vest Goodra is just so good, and I know with my playstyle I can probably run a more offensive Goodra set, perhaps with Life or perhaps with Choice Specs, but that's something I want to try out later on, because I knew that if I wanted to use Goodra and I want to adjust or accustom myself to Goodra, I had to play it a little bit like you normally see a Goodra being played, which is Assault Vest. Yeah, I think most of the season recap I will save for an actual season review video, which hopefully will be coming next week. I like doing those. I like sitting down and just reflect back to the whole season, reflect to all of the matches that I had and what I've learned, what I still can learn. And yeah, I want to thank Aaron2420, of course, for the match. Even though he brought a semi-serious team and I brought a more serious team, it was still, a fun, close battle. Me and Aaron always have amazing battles. You can check out our match in the FBL Season 1. I still have that one up on my channel. We had a match in the BBL, which was a fun match. We had a fun match in the IBA. 2 good fun matches. One of them is a meme match. So be sure to check that out. They will all be like in a playlist on those leagues. So also thanks to Aaron for doing the replay again. He's been providing me for the replays together with Automatic. So his link will be in the description below twice. Maybe I'll put his Twitch link instead of his YouTube link. So be sure to follow him on Twitch. And yeah, I want to thank every coach in this league. All of them will also be in the description below. I want to thank the league itself and the organizers of the league. The social media accounts of the MPL will be in the description below. And yeah, I babbled about for too long right now. I should end this video. So Season recap video will be coming next week because I have vacation next week for the upcoming 3 weeks. So I have a lot of things that I can do in my vacation. So be on the lookout for showdown sessions in the near future. I have a new WWE series at the moment, which I will be putting at the end card of this video. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out because a lot of my nicknames for the Pokemon were WWE wrestlers. So be sure to check that out as well. But yeah, it was a fun season. Not a lot of wins, but a lot of fun and a lot of experience gained. And I'm happy with that. I want to thank everyone who has been following my run in the MPL. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share this video with others, slash the subscribe button down below, and hit the bell icon, because then you get notified every time I upload a new video, and that is sincerely appreciated. But I will be ending this video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video on this channel.